court. Tomorrow's arraignment day, so you can tell the judge tomorrow.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Oh, Clark, that's good.
We weren't being disorderly. You were. Okay. You were being disorderly.
Okay. You need to fix this car.
And the way you were handling her for what? What did she do to you? Huh? What was she doing to you for you to use excessive force like that?
So I told him to not touch me.
It never be on camera. You know that whole thing was live, buddy? I don't care about being on no camera. You will care. You will care. We've gotten many cops fired for doing that. All righty, well, then you're next. Good luck. Don't push me. You ain't the first. Do not push me. Shut your mouth. Stop pushing me. Sick and tired. What are you going to hit me on the ground? I didn't say nothing.
Screen record this.
Put your
so
hands
they don't
down.
delete it.
Stop pushing us. Sit down. Fuck you. I ain't sitting nowhere. Sit down. I'm not sitting. I'm not doing anything wrong. You don't know that. Look at him. You were there.
When it escalates, when they escalate, you just.
That's not how American rights work, ma'am. We weren't breaking any laws. But that's your job. It's no law.
Yeah, you're right.
My eyes are up there. Don't worry about the camera. You know what he just did. You know what he's doing is excessive force. Your job is to protect me from that as a sheriff department employee.
Yes, you did.
You're constitutional law enforcement. Well, you need to respect our constitutional rights. And what he's doing, way out of line, and you know it. Miss Knott, K-N-O-T-T. Miss Knott, if he's hurting her, stop him. Stop him. She's kind of broken back.
But if she is resisting,
She's not resisting.
Sarah, he is trying to get the purse off of her.
And
She's
I
not
appreciate
trying
that.
to.
If you
That's
hold
what
still,
he did.
I'll fix it.
He's trying to fix it.
He's the one that made a mistake. And pushing us around in that room for just trying to get my records? You kidding me? You didn't have the right to tell us to leave that room. We paid for that room. We paid for that service. All I was trying to do was get my records for court tomorrow.
There you go. You're
And I think you all already knew that.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Did you know that I was here for my records for tomorrow's court? Then how did he mention it?
Tell me that, don't.
How did he mention my court date tomorrow? It rained at 10 a.m. No, you're not going to talk about that? Tell me how he knew I had to meet tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
Hang on, let me try to get your shirt out.
Will you ask him? Will you ask him? Sir, how did you know that I had to go tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.?
Because you're going to jail for disorderly conduct.
That's not a good answer. That answer doesn't make sense. How did you know that I had an arraignment tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.?
Since you know so much about the law,
I don't.
you know your Miranda rights, right? You have the right to remain silent. Why don't you practice that right?
Why don't you not worry about me knowing what I'm going to do in my case?
Yeah.
And how did you know? Don't get involved. How did you know about my arraignment tomorrow morning
I didn't know
at
about
10
your
a.m.?
arraignment.
You said it on. You said it in the hallway.
I did. You'll have arraignment tomorrow morning on these charges.
On these charges?
Yeah.
That's what you were referencing? Because I have court in Hardin County at 10 a.m.
I have nothing to do with it. Hold still.
You didn't know about it?
I have nothing to do with
You
it.
sure you didn't know about that?
You know what? I ain't sitting here bartering you.
Oh, that's usually what they say when they did know.
How the hell would I know what's going on in Hardin County?
Well, because you cops talk to each other about stuff. Are you sure that this isn't, what do you think I'm here for? I'm trying to figure that out. That's why I'm here. That's what you just attacked me for doing. To try to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. And you just attacked me for asking the clerks. I want to know what happened just as much as anybody else.
Have a seat.
I don't need to see it.
Sit down. It's not at the request.
Well, why? You don't have permission to do my.
I don't need it. Search incident to arrest,
I know how it works.
Mr. Smarty Pants.
But I get to tell you that this is all under arrest because when I prove that you did not have a lawful reason
Well,
to
here's
take
the
me,
thing. Y'all
That
will
won't
keep your
come off.
cameras back until,
that won't come off.
until after your court date's done, because these are being held for evidence. Ready? So,
You think that'll matter?
you think,
Let's try.
you think you're the only one we should ever dealt with like this?
Oh, yeah. I think.
Really?
If I ask. Records, huh?
I do this to
If they have a
people,
camera.
I do this to people who show their ass.
You do this to people that are requesting records. Am I right or wrong? If they have a camera?
No, not as long as they ask the proper way.
Okay,
What? I was
okay.
asking the proper way.
No, that's good.
I can't,
Okay.
because you got this strap hanging back here. I didn't do anything wrong. It won't be disorderly.
You can,
Having a camera in the clerk's office is not disorderly. Do you know what it takes to
Run
get
the phone
disorderly?
for me, please. All right.
The woman that was helping me was doing great with me. I was trying to figure out what was going on with my case.
But if you've got a case in Hardin County,
It's for fraud. Not me. Somebody frauded me. Yeah, you do, buddy. Shit. You're real bad. You're everything we all stand against. You are exactly what people are scared of in law enforcement. 100%.
Am I that bad?
Yes, you are. And I don't have to be Pam to know that. Because you laid your hands all over me and my girlfriend for nothing.
Ray is not that bad of a guy. But we
Oh, I
don't
don't
want
care
to
about how
ask.
he is as a guy. I care about how he is as a cop.
You ask him, he asked you to do something, that's what he
But
expects.
that's not how law works, especially if you're a sheriff department employee, because you're supposed to be constitutional law enforcement. The rest of them don't have to do that. You want to be a state cop, go be a state cop. You want to be a city cop, go be a city cop. You don't have to abide by the federal constitution as those officers. But when you're a sheriff's department employee, you follow the federal constitution, not the state. You can do the state too, but you have to follow the federal constitution. You are the source for our protection for our constitutional rights, federal level. And what you just did was violate them on purpose. And you put your hands on us. That's Fourth Amendment. And we have the right to do business in the clerk's office with cameras. As long as we don't go behind any non-publicly accessible areas, which we did not. We were in the lobby where cameras are. I was recording it because I don't have time to wait for the response because I have to go to court tomorrow and I was going to present the video as evidence that I was requesting records for my trial. So the judge might give me more time to wait for my responses, which is what I needed to get on recording so that I could show the judge. But you came in there and started manhandling us. Just because we wouldn't leave when you told us to leave for no reason whatsoever. You can't trespass someone who is doing business lawfully. It is the reason those laws exist. Are you following me, ma'am?
I hear you.
Do you all even know what you walked into when you come in that room?
I told you earlier, I'm not gonna argue this case with you. I'm not gonna talk
Well,
about this case.
there wasn't nothing, nobody was being threatened, nobody was being overly loud, nobody was doing anything wrong. Literally, the only thing we were doing is asking the woman's name, who was on the other side of the walls, because she walked away after telling the clerk to stop helping me for no reason. She said, stop and walk away from him right now. And I said, who are you? Why would you tell her to do that? And that's what y'all came into. So how about this? Y'all watch the video? You want to watch the video so you can see?
We don't have access to those.
Yeah, you have access if I show you.
Oh,
My
you're talking about
video.
the ones you're being.
Yes, ma'am. I'll show you the video. You want to watch it?
Oh, you can't do it right now. You're in we can't get you out of handcuffs right
I
now.
got you through it. You got my phone, don't you?
I have no idea where your phone ended up at.
Well, wouldn't that be the making a mistake of an unlawful arrest?
I don't know where my.
If y'all could see that the probable cause doesn't exist, wouldn't you rather do that than make an unlawful arrest?
I'm sure our chief deputy is not as scared of the arrest that he's making or he wouldn't be making.
Well, your chief deputy knows what he's doing though. Your chief deputy's a bad cop. He's what you call bad apple. You can tell that by the way he went hands on like he did. And man, were you ever shaking, man? You are scary. I can't imagine what you'd be like with a gun. I've been working with cops for a long time, and every one of them would go, that guy is nothing but a danger, and he makes us all look bad. Wait till your videos come out. No, wait, never mind, it just went out. It's already out. I can't believe you didn't stop him this long. I can't believe you didn't intervene. You should be ashamed of yourself for that. Bad cops are allowed to exist because good cops don't stop it. It's your duty. And just get that attorney phone call over with. Joke about the Miranda comment wasn't supposed to be. Buddy, you work here.
Okay.
Would you mind looking at the video evidence that this guy's making an unlawful arrest real quick? It's less than 5 minutes long.
No, that's a KSP thing. We call them once you're released and they'll.
Oh, actually, it'd be a DOJ thing, so let's not misguide people on that. It's Department of Justice.
Well, if you know the answer, why are you asking me?
Well, I was asking if you review the evidence, because he doesn't have evidence. So I'm trying
Your attorney.
to help you guys.
You help me or me?
No, not you. I'm talking about you help him. The guy sitting across from you, y'all work together. I figured y'all look out for each other. There's video proof that he did not have a lawful arrest. All I do is watch it.
Again,
You're being recorded right now too,
Okay. That's cool.
both of you.
That's-
So you can't later deny that you didn't know that video evidence would prove that you're wrong right now in this one.
Well, you said you knew you're Miranda.
I do.
You should take that and
You can't tell me what to do with it, with my rights, can you?
just advise me.
I don't need advice. It's legal advice. You're not even allowed to
You
get
said
it.
you know. I'm not giving you legal
Are you
advice.
my
I'm
attorney?
advising you just to probably be in your best interest to just be
But
quiet.
it's not in my best interest to be quiet when I'm saying that the proof is in that phone. That's, and it would be in my best interest for you guys to watch the proof and know that there's not probable cause for any type of arrest.
That's between you and your attorney.
No, it's actually between me and the sheriff's department. It's just between.
I'm not the sheriff, so.
Well, later it'll be between my attorney and me and the sheriff's department.
Okay, well then, that's cool.
All right, well, know what you're talking about before you go give them legal advice, pal.
I didn't give you no legal
Yeah, you
advice.
sure
I know
did.
what the hell I'm talking
Yes,
about.
you sure did.
Well, you need
You're
to
telling me
bring
to
it up.
stop talking.
I'm just telling you to shut up because you're getting on my nerves.
Well, good for you and your nerves, your big fat feelings, cussing and everything else.
I'm allowed to cuss.
I know you're allowed to cuss. It's inappropriate though and unprofessional.
Is it?
Yes, it is, sir.
Oh, okay, you should tell my boss,
Who's your boss?
Phil Wimpy.
How about we talk to him? Would you guys like to bring your boss out?
If he was here, we'd have to do that.
I would not have any problem speaking with him.
Okay. Well, you can come back and see me anytime you want to.
Oh, I will. Kentucky Sunshine Law, do you? You know, it's guided by Freedom of Information Act, which is a federal rule.
Think you've been busy?
Until now.
You just come running out and started throwing hands on everybody. I don't know how busy that is. People that are just trying to get a record from records card.
Happens sometimes.
Does that happen here? You do that to people trying to get the records here?
People are being belligerent sometimes.
We weren't being belligerent. That's what I say, watch the
I wasn't
video.
here.
No, listen, we weren't being belligerent.
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Unless you call having a recording device belligerent.
Again, I don't know. I wasn't here.
Okay, well, that's what he said, is that the recording device is the reason he wanted to do this. Now, do you agree with that?
My daddy said that.
That is what he said. Didn't you, sir? You said you don't do that in this room with this recording. That's why they're upset. And then you said, you will arrest me for it. Did you not? And then you arrested me for it after going hands on for no reason. Pushed the girl around with a broken back. Threatened to tase us. Left the taser in there too, by the way. Did you know that? Uh-oh, we forgot it, didn't you? You left it in there. Who gave it to you? Other civilians.